Hey everyone, welcome to Monterey, California. Are you thinking about moving to California but not sure where to move to? I just posted a video of my top 5 pros of living here in Monterey, so I will be sharing the top 5 cons of living here in Monterey coming up. Cost of living. I could probably make this cons 1 through 5. Likely not a big surprise to you, living in California is expensive. Monterey is no exception to this rule, and in fact, Monterey is one of the most expensive counties in all of California. If you're looking to rent a place, most 1 to 2 bedroom apartments are going to run you at least $2,000 a month in rent. If you are looking to purchase, there are few condominiums in the area that are less than $400,000. The majority of them are above the $500,000 range. And if you're looking to purchase a home, there are very few homes in the area that are less than $500,000. And if you do find a house for $500,000, chances are it is going to be a fixer-upper. The most affordable neighborhood near downtown Monterey is Seaside. If you are moving in from places like the Bay Area, the prices in Monterey may actually be less than what you are anticipating. Monterey is a small town. Depending on who you are and where you are coming in from, you may be looking for a small town, so this may not be a con for you at all. I'm just looking at this from my perspective as I've lived in some larger cities over the years. Monterey can be a place where you quickly run out of new restaurants to try and activities to do. Monterey residents, for the most part, would like to keep Monterey a smaller town to avoid some of the issues that come up in the larger cities in California, like the terrible traffic in Los Angeles. As a result of people wanting to keep Monterey small and environmental factors which prevent being able to build many new houses and apartment complexes, there is a housing shortage here in Monterey, which results in part with the high cost of living. Places close early. Many of the local shops have hours that make it difficult to get to the shop before they close if you work a 9 to 5. If you are looking for a city with a wild nightlife or a location to host your next bachelor or bachelorette party, Monterey is probably not the place for you. Driving through certain towns at night like Pacific Grove, if you're on the road after 9 p.m., you may be the only car on the road. Many of the restaurants close on the early side, and there are not too many bars that are open after 11 p.m. There are, however, some interesting bars and breweries, which I will be sharing more information about on a future video. Monterey has a small regional airport. This can be both a positive and a negative. On the positive side, if you are flying in and out of Monterey, it is quick and efficient. On the negative side, the cost of flying out of Monterey is typically more expensive than if you're flying out of San Jose or San Francisco. There are not many locations that have a direct flight from Monterey. Typically, you have to connect through places like San Francisco, Phoenix, or Denver if you are flying a longer distance. If your flight gets canceled, there may not be a flight to your location until the next day. And there are some places that it just doesn't make sense to fly to out of Monterey. Sometimes I make the 1.5-hour drive to San Jose or 2-hour drive to San Francisco to fly out of those locations. I couldn't think of a fifth con. If you are a local and you can think of any cons to living in Monterey, feel free to send me a message and I'll add it in a future video. If you can get over the cost of living, Monterey truly is a fantastic place to live and visit. If you are new to the area or if you have any questions about the housing market here in Monterey, feel free to send me an email at toby.fernie@gmail.com. Subscribe and stay tuned for future content all about Monterey.